One big facet of prepping, obviously, is stockpiling items that will come in handy for whatever scenario may come our way. But there's a lot of items, by the way, that have incredibly good uses that we don't think about. And that's what this video is. Stick through it. 11 items that you probably didn't think about and the uses for these items too. Let's jump into it. Number 1, zip ties. Okay, you may have thought of zip ties, but something we buy in bulk has lots of uses, obviously binding things together, but also binding people together. You may know that you can actually use these as handcuffs. Just don't do it in the front. You can break them very easily, but if you put them in the back, especially heavy duty ones, they'll be good to go to be able to keep people captive. Well, that sounds really bad, in case crap hits the fan. Number 2, old newspaper. We always save every shred of our newspaper. If we're making fire starters with it, toilet paper, mulch, has lots of uses. Number 3, wood ash. Yeah, the ash you get from your wood stove, good stuff. There are some people who use it, by the way, for traction for their cars in winter in case there's snow. I would not waste it for that, though. That stuff is golden, works very well for your garden. You can actually make soap with it and even water filters. Number 4, wood chips. So if you cut your own wood, there's always little pieces of wood left around. Those things are great for like a wood stove to be able to actually put flavoring or to be able to cook your food. Number 5, wire. We like to get extra wire at yard sales because it's so cheap compared to buying it new. Obviously, you can use it for your house for electrical needs, clearly. You can bind stuff with it, or even more so, you can use it as tripwire to set traps. Number 6, crayons. Clearly great for kids, but if you have kids like I do, they love breaking these things, and people toss them. Don't toss them, put them in a bag. They work as perfect, and I mean perfect, fire starters. Number 7, coffee filters. Great for, of course, making the vital substance everybody needs, coffee, but it's not even just that. Those coffee filters can be used to make water filters as well. And then if you do make coffee with it, have coffee filters with the grounds, great stuff for your garden. Number 8, Vaseline. Perfect for cuts and burns and such. It actually makes it so the bandages don't stick to the wound. That's good. And Vaseline also acts as a fire starter. Number 9, buckets. And we're not talking about just food grade buckets, even though those are great too. We try to get every bucket we possibly can at yard sales or wherever. Being out here in our homestead, we use buckets all the time. Lots of uses. Number 10, duct tape. Duct tape's some amazing stuff. Obviously, you want to be able to patch things up with it, but it can also act as a fire starter. I'm starting to see a theme here. And 11, steel wool. Obviously, steel wool works great for cleaning things, scraping things off as far as like some kind of like cast iron pans you might have, but it also acts as a fire starter. If you ever used it before, just a 9-volt battery connected to it works well. All right, there's 11 things. I think a lot of these things people don't know about or don't think about stocking up. Some of the stuff people would just throw away. Make sure you keep it and are ready for, well, whatever may come. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.